time, I'ma step with the steppers. Black and white beans looking like pepper. Flawless diamonds, yeah, I'm good under pressure. 400 racks tucked in the dresser. Blowing money fast like Big Meech. Thinking that they winning, big reach. They know I'm the best, I'm elite. I know when they hating is instant.
Say you gon' ride, say you gon' step by me. Spin and slide, say you gon' step by me. Who gon' step by me? Who gon' step by me?
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man, then black is seasoned with my panthers. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome, just...
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Washington Commanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
On the set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Ready.
Second and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Pioneer. Ready. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back to throw now on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Was trying to find Jahan Dotson, and it's third down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Hey, nothing to see here, just your standard fourth down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Get up! 79 Broncos! Come 19! 19 Lion! Take over!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here we go now on first and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, trap 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Now back to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. Come 19, come 19.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, here's another second and goal from the 5 now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's caught. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal. Now they'll shift things around. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Left thing, 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Ready?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And they'll run with Tucker. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? To fill the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. You talk about this Washington defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
And they're using that in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On the jump. Drop 50, drop 60. 70 Timberwolves.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine.
Okay,
But how
ready?
about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense?
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Buccaneers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, they'll throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington. They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job.
Here we go, here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they can very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
On the ground, it's Tucker. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready, set. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Set, hurt. Warriors, 70. Hurt.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Dragon, 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. His throw caught right around the 6. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now Mevis for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
They'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. receiver in motion right.
10-11, 18, Pioneer. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Levante David. And the Bucs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jamin Davis. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Buccaneers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short one there, caught by Granson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Ready.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that's incomplete.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
Here we go.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19. Hey, check that. Street.
Godwin, the motion man.
Go.
Back to throw again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Riggs. Mustang 19.
They're going to look to throw. His throw incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Panther 11. 19 Lions. Go Street. 70 Rangers. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, pioneer. 18, rattler, 18, rattler.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bucs take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 5. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
19 Lion. Mustang 19. Check out.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. We'll find Gibson here complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Buffalo 18.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Throw left side taken in by Palmer. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Tucker. Now he's loose again. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
That one downfield for Dotson. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
In motion left, Godwin. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Tucker. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Palmer. Touchdown! A big play there. 56 yards. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses them about 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here. And now here is another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
At the 21-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bob. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Come 19. Come 19. 19 Lion.
Looking to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far. Good second half. And you know, sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back, and essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far. Now back to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
This one complete to Christian Kirk. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Let's go. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll try and throw for it here.
And one more time, here's Kirk finding space at the 40. Inside the 20, Christian Kirk.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Christian Kirk, 81 yards.
And the Buccaneers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Kick is good.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Mevis on to attempt the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Michael Davis. 20, 5, and it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now Mevis for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, the hits, the sacks have been coming at him all game long. I'm frankly surprised that they haven't found a solution yet to create more time for him to throw it, or maybe change what they do on offense.
And that's one of the biggest differences in this game and why they're losing right now. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Pioneer, Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this third quarter of play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7th. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. So forget about being backed up. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way across midfield. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! Chris Godwin, 43 yards. And the Buccaneers extend their fourth quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now, but as you've mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And now here's another interception. And the Bucs are going to take over here up near the 40. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Bucks on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He's got Granson over the middle.
On the ball, on the ball.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
60 Eagles. Buffalo 18, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw.
That's caught by Tucker. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
They'll set up a throw.
Here's Tucker, complete on the right side.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
And now an audible here into something else.
Second and 11. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Nevis on to attempt the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
That is caught. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but
I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one too low. The Charles are still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Now Mevis for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a... And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. On play action, they'll throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Looking to throw. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes?
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Commanders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this